Hey, what's going on, everybody? Good afternoon. My name is Jonathan. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is, I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Drop something here. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. I just gotta grab something. Okay, cool. Cool, it's there. It's there. All right, cool. I dropped my hat on the floor and just grabbed my coffee. So, what's going on, everybody? My name is Jonathan again. Welcome to the channel. If it's your first time being here today, welcome again. I'm going to say welcome. All is welcome as long as there's no naysaying, no negativity, no harassing, no bullying, no bad words whatsoever. Today is the 26th, April 26th, 2020. It's 3:35 p.m. here in the East Coast, where I reside here in Staten Island, New York. Hope as everybody's enjoying their weekend as much as I am. Doing a lot of cleanup today. And after the stream, I'm pretty much going to put that on pause and finishing up editing today. Today is final editing. Today's the last day of final editing and reviewing of my Tour Review Tuesday video, and it will be scheduled for publishing for Tuesday on a Monday, tomorrow. And we're gonna get to all that, and we're gonna get to a lot of stuff, a lot of good things today. Hopefully everybody is having an awesome day. You guys are not going at each other's throats, because I know we're all still indoors, and some of you are eager to head back to work, as much as I am too. But before we can move on with the chat, I'm gonna roll the intro. Here it is. Oh, there we go. Hey! We're back. Or I'm back. Or we're back. I like to include you people. Include all you people in the chat. We're back. So, let's see who is... Well, I'm pretty sure everybody, as always, pretty busy. Or, you're with family right now. And it is Sunday, so everybody is probably, religious. I respect that. If you are doing doing your television, worshiping, that's good. You can always tune in, play this replay, play the playback, whatever. Oh man, I'm having my little coffee. I'm having a little bit of some cheese and crackers here too, along with it. I only cut a few slices here. Now, how's everybody doing today? So, my end, I'm doing good. I still got a lot of organization to do here, but besides from that, I'm wrapping things up with the tool review video. Today will be the last day review and editing and reviewing. And then tomorrow, we schedule to publish the video for you guys to watch on Tuesday. Now, depending on where you live, where you reside at, or where you're located, wherever you may be, it just depends on the location. So over here in the East Coast, where I live, the Northeast in New York, the video will be published. Those who live all in the East Coast, it will be published around 11 a.m. I'm sorry, 2 p.m. Sorry, what am I saying? 11 a.m. 2 p.m. So those of you who live like in the Central Mountain Time or the East, the West Coast, Midwest, West Coast, and Pacific, you're all gonna get it much more earlier than I guess, or later on. I think is that how it is? I get confused with the time zones sometimes. I'm not so good with that. I gotta start learning. I have to start learning. I got to start learning. I'm gonna learn today. We're gonna learn today. The time zones. But anyways, yeah, you guys are gonna hopefully, if you haven't subscribed yet and you're here in the chat, subscribe, get the and tap the bell notification. You want to you want to tap the bell. Listen, I don't want to make you feel left out in all the content that I put up. So listen, before you leave, or if you decided right now you're watching, you're gonna come say hi, and you're gonna watch another video. Before you do that, before you leave, don't forget to subscribe. Okay? Just click, just one click, and it's free. You know, it won't cost much. It won't cost much. It won't cost your pocket or anything, because I'm not a thousand. I don't have 1,000 subscribers, not yet. I do have over 4,000 views. So I'm not eligible for super chats or anything like that until I reach 1,000 or more subscribers. So, and don't mind me, I'm still a little bit hungry. I'm just snacking on a few things as we go. So, and if you're doing the same, I ain't got a problem with that. So, welcome to Sunday Funday Q&A. Like I said, my name is Jonathan. I am your host for this afternoon. King of the Crease is here in the chat. What's up, King? How you doing, buddy? Dude, I saw the... By the way, if you don't know who King of the Crease is, go check him out. He was actually featured in Tool Test Raw this past Friday on Tool Test Raw, where he brought the Mega Max from Rigid, and he put it up against the Walt Sawzall. So if you haven't checked that out, go to VCG Construction on YouTube and check out that video, Tool Test Raw. It's every Friday at 5:30. And don't forget to subscribe as well. But King of the Crease is also on Instagram. You can check him out on Instagram. He's got some awesome content there. Me Dibble, hello from the side of the pond. What's up, Me Dibble? How you doing, buddy? How's everybody holding up? Now, I'm holding up just fine, by the way. If you, in case you're all wondering. You know, it's rainy out here, as you know. Some of you who live here up in the Northeast, like King of the Crease. Tool Cartel, how's it going? Oh, how's it going? I'm doing all right. Tool Cartel, how are you, buddy? Glad making the stream. Now, if you're just tuning in, this is a live stream where we ask questions, you get answers. If you can't get the answer from me, you can get the answer from the people in the chat. They're willing to help you out. Any questions about electrical code, I can just go grab my code book, help you out. But the mileage may vary where depending on which state you live in, and if you follow either state or local code or county code or whatever it is that where you may live, where you're supposed to be following. Also, right here now, we follow in New York City the 2008 electrical code. Don't ask me why. I've asked that so many times. We should be on 2014, but that's going to possibly change later this year, depending on how long this self-quarantine pandemic city shutdown lasts. They're saying we're going back. We may go back to work sometime in May. We don't know. Did you pass in your state? No, I did not, King. I didn't even take it yet. That's gonna take some time. It's gonna take a while. I've been actually kind of had my hands full here, so I didn't really make time to go back in the books, which I will. I gotta make some space because I'm reorganizing this whole abode of mine, and it's taken a lot longer than I expected. And then I gotta think about the channel. I'm thinking about bringing out more content. And then after that, I'm just if I'm cleared up, I'll have time to do some studying. Gotta hit them books, man. Gotta hit them books. I don't think your code is any good for me. Well, fine. That's fine, me Dibble. Don't worry. I mean, if you're across the pond, then you're right. Pretty much can't help you there. But if you have some similarities that you've been hearing or you've been seeing, and you want to share, you can go right ahead, share it in the chat. By the way, yes, if you guys are wondering, yes, this is the Makita coffee maker that I've been using. I haven't been really using much of my electricity in the house, like appliances and lighting. So what I use is my 8 LED floodlight, my M18 one, which gives me more than enough light in this apartment. I kind of want to try and see what happens if I don't use any of the lights except for my floodlight. And so far, actually, I got some pretty good results off my utility bill. In other words, I got a $98 Con Ed bill that came in. Not bad, not too shabby. My typical, because typically I pay like, I don't know, over 150, sometimes 200, depending, especially on the winter time, like in the cold weather, when it gets really cold in this basement. I have to crank up the heat, and it's only for like 10 minutes. But in that 10 minutes, these heaters, man, these electric heaters eat up my utility. Eats up the electricity here like crazy. So, and this summer, my fiance and I when we got the bill, like we were really relieved by it. Saved me a couple $100. And we're just thinking about planning ahead about how we're gonna, use up what utilities in the summer. Oh, there goes my battery. That's the Makita battery. I love this thing. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's done charging right now. Actually, let me take it off before it starts acting up. There we go. All right. Let me know how the stream is looking, guys. I'm gonna switch. Let's see. I'm gonna switch cameras here. 240 65 hertz main socket. I'm good. Lighting and switching circuits. I'm screwed. Wow. We deal with 240 volts, 220, 208 out here as well. So real quick, I want to change the camera angle here. Let me know if there is like a delay on anything. If the audio is not in sync with the video, let me know. All right, so here we go. Okay. Hopefully that's. Wow. Oh, okay. My FPS just dropped, so this is definitely not. I wonder why that is. I've been getting this problem where when I switch to this camera, my frames per second drops like bad. I don't know why that is. I mean, the camera is a lot better, but now the audio is not in sync with. It's not in sync with the video. Alright. So I'm going to have to switch it back up. It's out. What's out? My sound? What's out? The audio's out, or can you hear me on this one? I don't know. Lately, this has been giving me a few problems where no one can hear me, or no one. Everybody's saying that in this camera, the audio is not in sync with the video. So I've been having issues. Yeah, it's dropping. Latency from the camera feed. Yeah. There we go. This is from the built-in laptop, so I'm guessing that's more in sync with the stream. I definitely have to upgrade my laptop, which I will be actually. Some good news is that next week I'll be purchasing a new one, just for streaming purposes only, like this, going live, and maybe some film, video editing. Because this laptop I'm using is basically for work. Audio is out of sync. Yeah, I had a feeling. Yeah, it can't keep up. The audio is definitely out of sync. I've been trying to figure that out for some time, but to no avail. So I'm gonna have to keep it like this, guys, for now. So when I get my new laptop, hopefully I can do a test stream, an unlisted one, and see if it comes out a lot better. Alright, so let me get this out of here. I want to see what's going on tool wise. What do you guys say? What's going on with the world of tools today? Well, for one, I want to check out what's going on with Milwaukee. I want to go on their website. Let me see what's going on. I haven't been on their website in like forever. I'll tell you guys real quick. You might have some. Oh, we have some latency issues. Hold on. Screen display. Okay. Here we go. Pack out. Alright. What about the MX Fuel? Still haven't come out with the power station yet. Wonder what's going on with that. See what we can find out about the power station. I'm real curious. Anything power station. The battery or cordless generator, as some call it, is that it was supposed to come out in the beginning of this year, of January, and I haven't seen anything. Nothing. It says get updates. I already registered for updates. Cutoff saw, rocket tower light charger, carry on. Here it is, right here. Power supply. Learn more. I want to learn. I want to learn. See, coming soon in 2020. First, they said it was going to come out beginning 2020 of the year. I assume it would be January, because January's the first year. But it looks like, or more about the MX Fuel family. I mean, it's nice. I would love to own one of these. And I'm going to tell you why. You must be thinking, why you need that? You're just an electrician. You don't need that. You don't own a big business. I want to keep it at home. For, like, I want to slowly build up this platform here, too. And get the batteries. Get the charger. well, 2 chargers. I think we get 2 chargers. Get the batteries and then the unit itself. That's what I want to work on. I want to slowly build it. That's how I've been slowly building my M12 and M18 platforms. I just slowly get the accessories like the batteries, the chargers. Then I get the bare tools. I don't buy kits anymore because it's just, I mean, even though the kit is like, okay, you spend more and you get more, and then you don't have to worry about getting additional stuff. Look, I'm on a budget, as some of you may or may not know. I'm losing audio. Pockets, i.e. sound is breaking up. Oh no. Okay. Alright, we stop this. I'm gonna stop it. Oh, here's a screen. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Wow, that was bad. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's starting to do that now. I use some software called DroidCam and use my phone and a condenser mic, but I don't stream. MX Fuel is coming out in May. Yo, seriously, Brian? Nice, dude. When'd you hear that? Did Vince announce that through Milwaukee, or did Milwaukee announce it? I'm losing audio. Pockets, i.e. sound is breaking up. Yeah, sorry about that. Oh wait, this is the wrong camera angle. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. See, this is why this is not meant for, my laptop is not meant for live stream, but I'm gonna get that new laptop I have on standby. Can't wait to purchase it next week. I have enough Milwaukee batteries and chargers. I buy bare tools only unless it's a really good deal. Yeah, I mean, lately I haven't been seeing that many good deals, to be honest with you. I'm waiting for like that real good deal where you get a new tool, like a new product with like, I don't know, 2 XC 8.0 amp hour batteries for, I don't know, $199, or you know what I'm saying, like, or 1 XC battery with the bare tool for, I don't know, $179. I don't know. I doubt it's gonna be $179. I'm waiting for tools like that, like a real good deal. You know, Milwaukee announced it in an email. I never got the email. Oh man. But that's cool. That's good to know. Thanks for that, King. That's great. So in May, so that's the target date. We're expected to see more of the MX Fuel line coming in, right? I hope so. I got the MET transfer pump with a 5.0 amp hour charger for half price a few weeks ago. Whoa, nice, bro. Yo, that definitely must have came in handy on your end. Did you get to try it out in the job or at home, at least? I'd like to see a video of that. Let's see here. Hold on. Oh, I lost the chat. Why did I lose the chat? Whoa! Hold on, guys. I lost you. I lost you. What's going on? There we go. Hold on. What? MX Fuel will be sold in Home Depot. Nice. You're kidding. They're selling at Home Depot? I thought that was like an order thing. You think that like you think like something like that for like large commercial use will be only sold online, or like at like Acme Tools or Tool Barn, or like the major, you know what I'm saying, like the major online retailers? That's what I thought. Not yet. I'm going to bring it to work tomorrow and keep it on the van. Nice, bro. I can imagine using it for the condensations, and the condensate pans, like the overflowed condensate pans, and you're just, you know, that'd be good for that. Then get rid of those overflows. That'd be nice to have, especially when you're like cleaning, when you're coil cleaning in like an attic, or like in a above a ceiling in a commercial unit. I mean, that would be pretty sweet. Like one of those heavy duty commercial ice makers. Like that would be pretty dope. Very convenient to have. I imagine the cleanup easy. Me Dibble, for me to get anything new, they have to be giving them away. Some of my tools are very old. Up to a short while ago, I had power drill that had a metal body. Nice metal body. Now, here's the thing between I get a lot of I used to get a lot of questions about that at work from some of my a few of my coworkers and other guys in the trade. And I think I met it was a while ago. Who told me that they didn't like? Somebody told me they didn't like a powered a drill with all plastic. You know, they like all metal with less plastic. I can't remember who said that. I'm trying to. I think it was probably one of the was it a plumber? I think it was a plumber. I'm trying to remember. It's like years ago. Anyway, so we had like a conversation about that, and I said, well, if it's corded, if it's not corded, then okay, well, I guess it's it's all right. But if it's corded, you have to have either a double insulated cord or a cord that's has a ground prong, because you want to get that protection where if somehow you lose a neutral and your hot hits metal or whatever, it doesn't hit you. It'll trip the breaker and stuff, because there are instances where guys in the field, well, in the past, I'm not saying now, I don't know if it's happening now, it could be, but in the past, a lot of issues where a lot of deaths at times were electrical, and guys using power drills, like corded power drills, would hook, plug it into like an outlet, temporary outlet, not realizing it's not grounded, and they won't have a grounded drill. The drill's not grounded, so, or the outlet's bootlegged to a point where it feeds power right back to the entire metal frame of the drill, and the person will get shocked or killed. So that became it became where an issue where electricians have to now, when even for us electricians, we have to be careful if we're plugging any corded tools. We have to make sure the outlet is properly wired, it has a ground, it's properly installed, there's no bootlegging of the ground connected to the neutral terminal. Otherwise you'll get a feedback, and you could get potentially hurt yourself or others, or get yourself killed. So we always have to be very vigilant with that as well. And another thing about corded tools, that you have to inspect corded tools before you use them. You got to make sure it's not, the cord's not nicked, not damaged, not frayed. The end of the head is not, forcibly pulled off over time, and you have exposed wire. If that happens, cut it. Put one of those little add-on grounded plugs. If the drill has a ground to it as well. So let's see here. Let's go back to the chat. Middle body. I bought the M18 blower last week. It's a beast. Yo, King, dude, really? Oh man, I've been eyeing on the blower. I think it was the M18. Not the fuel. It's the other one. The first model. Was it the fuel? I think it's the original one. The first model, not the fuel one. I think it's fuel. For $89, they have it on Acme Tools. I've been like eyeing it for so long, because my front door, because literally my front door is also a driveway. So you come out my door, there's a driveway. So around this time, all the leaves are either the trees are blossoming and stuff, and then I get all those little petals all over the all over my front door, so it looks like it's snowing. And at times I'll have, like, in the fall, tons of leaves. So I have nothing. I just use my 2.5 gallon shop vac, and I have to run an extension cord just to go around and blow it out of the way. It's a pain, because I gotta lean forward, and But dude, I need a blower. I definitely need a blower. That will come in. I'm. That's awesome, dude. You got one. That's awesome. If it's a metal body and shorts, you fry. That's right, you do. It's a three-pin system as a standard in the UK. Yeah, you have to have a ground. If it's double insulated, uh, yeah, I guess Yeah, I don't personally. I don't trust double insulated tools when it comes down to, like, if you're going to a job and it's like it's an old house, or you're working in an old house and you don't realize what you're plugging your tool into, like you don't know if it's bootlegged or not because you're trying to rush and get the job done. It's always good to check the outlet you're plugging it into. The easiest way to check is just have a tester, a three-prong tester. Now, if you don't have a three-prong on the outlet, what you can do is you can take an adapter, and they have a three-prong adapter where you just don't plug it in and then plug in your tester, because then it's not really grounded. What it is, these three-prong adapters that are designed to adapt to two-prong outlets, what you do is, it has a ground little ring tab underneath. You take out the set screw that's holding the cover plate, the finish plate to the outlet. Take it out, and then you plug in the adapter, put back the screw in through that little ground ring, and you tie it into the device. And now it's supposedly it's grounded, so then you can plug it in and you'll know if the outlet is grounded or not. It'll tell you, and if it doesn't show that there's no ground, it'll tell you obviously there's no ground, so I wouldn't plug in unless, yeah, that's, I guess in that case you can't use, I wouldn't recommend using that adapter to plug in if you don't have a ground. Even if it senses you don't have a ground on your tester when you test the adapter to it, that's when you will have to use like a power tool that's double insulated with no ground. Then that's fine. Personally, I still don't trust them. I don't know. I maybe I don't know. I just got a funny feeling about using double insulated tools, like corded tools. But hey, I mean, chargers. Yeah, I mean, chargers are different. They're designed to, if they short. Some chargers have the technology where, from what I heard, I don't know if it's really true. Like, the technology is so sophisticated, they have like a surge type. It's not called a chip. What's it called? Like a surge arrest somewhere in the circuit board. But I think it can only sustain so much that comes, like, so much of a surge of power that comes through. Like, if I don't know. I'm not a techie. I'm not much of a techie, but I guess I'll try to look into it. It's not, I guess the more you know, the more you know. Because what's it called? Because knowing's half the battle. G.I. Joe. King says I got tool only blower for $159 regular price. Dude, they have the regular blower on Acme Tools for $89. Last I checked was yesterday. They had them for $89. I think I'm just gonna buy it, man. I think I'm just getting tired of sweeping up my driveway, bro. It's getting tiresome. The drill was 40 years old. Whoa, 40 years old. Wow. So in the UK, you guys go to 240 volts. But here in the US, we use 240 volts for residential, 240 120. So basically in our house, like as you see right now, what I have plugged in, I have plugged into outlets that it receives 120 volts off a 240 system. This is the M18. Oh, the M18 fuel blower. So it's gonna be that much. Gotcha, King. Gotcha. I want to get the other one, the brushed one. That's 89. I at this point I don't really care for blowers and trimmers and what have you. I don't really care. if it's a fuel or not a fuel. I just need one at this point. But yeah, yeah, it's nice. Not the compact blower for 89. The compact blower is what I need. I mean, I have a small driveway. It's not that big, but it builds up so much debris and leaves and petals, and it's just a mess. Every time I sweep it, the next day, again covered. I would prefer that at a good price. Thought you use 110 volts. Yeah, we do. 120. You can still use 110 equipment, 115 equipment on a 120. Still works just fine. They call it like our equipment, like certain like appliances, like a dishwasher. Oh yeah, they'll tell you, oh, the dishwasher is 110 volts. I need a 110 outlet. In reality, when you put it in a 110 outlet, it's actually still 120. The voltage is still 120, but it's compatible. Now, if it was like, I don't know, for some reason, and I never experienced this before, I haven't experienced or come across this, but if some reason an outlet was installed and it only gave out 105 volts, and the person puts in 110 volts, it's not going to work. I mean, the lights may come on, but it's not going to be operable. So you need more juice to it. And you need to match the frequency as well. So yeah, but I haven't come across an outlet where it's like 101 volts or 100 volts or anything like that. Normally I just come across like 120, but when you put your tester on a 120 volt outlet, usually it'll just tell you like it'll be at the ranges of 118, 119, sometimes 116 volts. You still get 120. Thought you use one, yeah. So, but yeah, usually that's what it is. Sometimes you'll get equipment, we'll get appliances like residential appliances like stoves, ranges, electric ranges. They'll be like, oh, well, I need an electric range of 208, or some electric ranges are 115 volts. Just slap in a 120 volt outlet, 12-2 wires, you're good to go. 20 amp breaker, you're done. So yeah, if, like I said, if you just if you put in a 110 volt on a 120 circuit, it'll work. It's not gonna fry it. It's not gonna pulverize it or anything like that. I get that a lot actually when I go in for a service call, and a lot of customers ask me that. They'll I'll ask them, okay, what's the specs? What's the specifications for your electric range hood, or electric range stove, or your refrigerator, or your microwave? And they'll give it to me. They'll say, oh, here's it's 110 or 115. I'm like, all right, so no problem. I'll just run it. I'll just put in a 120 circuit. And they'll just be like, well, no. It says specifically 110, 115. I'm like, no. It'll still work. Because you cannot drop the voltage. I cannot physically drop the voltage in the panel to give you 110. Exactly 110. It's going to give me 120. It will work. So a lot of customers I come across when I was doing service work, they didn't really quite understand electricity that well. And even though they'd be like, oh, no, it's got to be 110. It's got to be 115. They're like, it'll work. I had this one lady who was really, really, really like anal about it. And she did all the reading. She did all the research. She wanted to make sure she had the right stove and the right appliances. So when it came time to, put in the outlet for her and run a separate dedicated line for it, she was going up and down. It's got to be 115. Can't be 120. Can't be 110. It's got to be exactly 115. And I'm just thinking to myself, ma'am, I can't. Your house provides 240 volts to your panel. I had to literally go step by step there. You get 240 volts coming in, 120 off each breaker and off each circuit. It's just how it is. I cannot drop the voltage. There's no way to drop the voltage unless, there's a special equipment out there that does that. Then I guess so, you could, but I never came across working on something like that. King of Reese says, how about just saying you will install an outlet and not telling the... Well, I didn't tell them the voltage. Here's the thing. I said, okay. I told her, I said, you'll still get it. I just tell her you still get it. You'll still get the power. It'll still work. So I did it anyway. As I'm finishing up, putting in the outlet, and I turn on the power and I test it, and I said, okay, I got power. My little tester lights up. So she goes, it's not 120, is it? And I was like, no, let me just indulge her. No, it's not 120. And she goes, okay, I'll be right back. Don't plug it in yet. I gotta get my tester and make sure. So here we go. So I'm like this. Oh boy. All right. Okay. Whatever the customer wants to do. So I step aside. She gets her little, like, the light up testers, the ones that light up and tell you, Anyway, she puts it in, and then she goes, it's 120. It's 120. And I said, okay, man, I'm gonna explain it to you again. So I explained it to her, and she's going up and down. I says, okay, how about this? I said, I've been doing this for six years. Trust me when I say it's going to work. She's swearing up and down. It's gonna fry her unit instantly. Blah blah blah. I was like, okay. I don't know where she heard that. So I take the plug. She's freaking out. I said, okay. I plug it in, turn it on. Nothing happened. Everything went on normally. Nothing happened. So she's sitting there like, what? How? What did you do? Well, I was like, I didn't do anything. I just ran the wire, put it in the box, put the outlet in, plug it in, and it's good. So, she's still skeptical. She's still waiting to see, she says, okay, well, don't push the appliance in yet. I want to see what happens. I want to see if the breaker trips or blah, blah, blah. So we waited, and I waited with her. I waited, I think, about maybe almost half hour. And I got the office called me saying what's taking so long. And I had to tell them, well, she doesn't want me to leave yet until, she wants to make sure it doesn't pop the breaker. I'm reassuring her. I'm telling her it's not going to happen, blah, blah, blah. So she's freaked out that the fact that I plugged it in and it's working on one. I was like, okay. I was like, I got to get out of here. I'm just thinking to myself, lady, look, it works. I push it in. Job's done. Like, there's nothing to do. There's nothing else. So afterwards, I pushed back the electric range. It was an electric stove. Push it in for her, and then she goes, oh my God, like, what if it does pop the breaker, like, in a couple of days, couple of weeks? I'm like, listen, if it does, then we come back and we fix the issue. Other than that, I can't drop the voltage. I can't drop the voltage. So yeah, I told her, look, it's nominal. It's acceptable. It requires 115 volts. If it's 120 circuit, it's not going to blow it up. You have a sufficient amount of voltage. You're good. Oh man, it took me about, I think I was there for about almost 3 hours, because I was trying to leave after I pushed in the unit. I was trying to get all the information, write down what I did, the report, get the estimate, the charge, and everything, and she just would not let me go. Let me leave. It's just wow. It's just wild. You could put a transformer, but it'll cost them an extra $1,000 plus fitting the well, okay, yeah, but that's, where am I gonna put it? Sometimes these are high residential buildings, so it's hard to put something like that in a panel. And this specific panel was actually pretty much crowded. Forget the residential crap. I only do commercial service. B-Double says, people don't understand its power draw. Exactly. 115 volts less than 150 volt. It won't work more. It will only draw what it needs. Exactly. That's what I explained to her, but she was so adamant about, like, no, it might fry it. It might do this. What if I, the breaker is gonna fry it? So like she was so scared that it was like her house was gonna burn down. I'm like, listen, as long as you don't have another electrician here come in here and tap off of that circuit to something that draws even more of an output, more amperage, and or doesn't overload it, then you'll be okay. And that's it. That's all. I can't. I told her it won't. And since I left that job, we haven't got any complaints. So she was happy. She was happy. She sent the review out, I think, about a week later or so. Yeah. Yo, Amos Cardoza. What's up? What's up, hermano? Kid Crease. What's good, bro? Says Amos. Hey, Construction Cronies is here. What's up, dude? How's it going? Glad you made it, buddy. Yeah, you know what? You know what sucks though? I can't go and be on my Google Chrome to show you guys the tool deals that are going on because it slows down the stream like really bad. So I was just mentioning that I'm gonna be purchasing a new laptop next week, and it's just gonna be strictly for streaming only, and this laptop for work or editing, like editing my videos and stuff. That way I just get a better stream and not have to worry about all this slowing down business. But yeah, man, great to see you here, bro. I'm glad you made it. Oh, is it a little choppy? Everybody's just joining in, huh? Look, if you like what you see and you're still in the chat and you're watching silently, make sure you smash the like button. And if you like the chat. And don't be shy if you're a silent watcher. Say hello. I don't mind. I'll say hello back. I'll give you a shout out. Ackline Guy John says Amos Cardoza, chillin', how you? I'm doing good, Amos, man. I'm taking it day by day, brother. Taking it day by day. Like the rest of us, But I'm sorry, Me Dibble says, but gotta go. Got to AV. Oh, okay, bro. Have a good night, Me Dibble. I'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us. King Chris up, Chris. All right, say what's up. Later, dude. My dibs. Yo. Thanks, Chris. If you don't know who Chris Conkle is, it's Construction Cronies. Check his channel on YouTube here on the platform. He's got some really good content going. He's even doing his LIDA challenge, which stands for Live Everyday April. So check it out. He was on this morning, actually, I think he was on this morning. But check him out tomorrow. He'll be live tomorrow. Not sure what time, though. Maybe tomorrow night, possibly. But check him out and tell him I sent you. New laptop, nice. You can run NDI when you get the second laptop. One to encode the stream, the other for apps and web browsers. I can easily show you. Yo, dude, that'll be pretty sweet, dude. Definitely, I'll let you know. I'll let you know when I get that baby in. I should be purchasing it actually next week Friday, which is the start of May, and then it won't show. It won't be delivered to my house probably the following week after. So I'll let you know, bud. I'll let you know. Definitely let you know. 2 laptop stream like my 2 PC setup. I'll see if we'll try it out, see if it works. If it doesn't work, I'm just gonna stream. Well, what I have right now, what I'm doing right now is I have my laptop with the HDMI cable hooked up to my television, to my TV, my flat screen. So I have they're basically, this laptop is sharing screens with my television. And what I'm doing is I have OBS Studios on my TV so I can see everything. And then here I have either the chat or I can see what's on, I can just pop up Google and stuff, but it still slows it down because the CPU is it's not that big. It's not that big, but it's big enough to sustain OBS Studio. 2 laptops, Streamline 2. Let me know. Definitely, bro. I gotta go later, everyone. Yo, King, thanks for stopping by, man. King is a beast. He is a beast. He's an animal. Hope to see that transfer pump, man. I want to see how you're gonna use it. You should do a video whenever you get a chance, buddy. Have a good one. Stay safe out there. Oh, dude. So yeah, going back to that customer, yeah, we got a good review. And that was it. I mean, she was happy. Nothing happened. Nothing went wrong. No callbacks. It's people like that they worry. They worry too much about something that is. I mean, there's something that'll work. That's not going to damage. That's not going to cause any problems. But it is what it is. Construction Crony says, yeah, it will work. It's cool to split the resources between 2 systems. You can do more and produce a smoother stream. NDI works with OBS. You can look it up. New Tech NDI. Oh, definitely. You know what? Hold up before I lose it. Let me write it down. That's a great idea. NDI. I'm just learning all this all this tech stuff. I used to be a techie years ago. I was so into technology, and then I don't know what happened. Maybe other things came up, and I took other interests. So I'm just gonna write this down, keep track. Got a little notepad here. It's free. Awesome, man. Awesome. Definitely gonna let you know when that laptop comes in. It's not zits. Have a good night, King. Later, King of the Crease, dude, ma'am. Fat fingers. I know I have that I mean, I wouldn't say I have fat fingers, but for some reason my fingers gets between like 2 keys on the keyboard, and then I end up like typing some weird word, and I get so frustrated with that. I don't know why that is. Maybe I probably sometimes type too fast. That's probably what it is. Oh man, I just cleaned this keyboard and it's got. How did I get coffee on this thing? My laptop is like it's like away from. My coffee cup is like right next to my little desk where I have the mouse and all that. I see you're hooked now. Yeah, I am. I mean, I've been trying to figure out ways to make my stream go a lot smoother. And now that OBS Studios, I mean, a lot of people I've heard OBS Studio's been around for years now, I think, and I just heard of it a couple weeks ago, and I never knew it was around. I didn't know it existed until I clicked on the stream setup icon on YouTube, and I was figuring like maybe they know. I figured maybe YouTube knows, there's software out there that could, that's better to live stream. And I saw OBS Studios, and I thought for a minute it was like, oh, is this part of Streamlabs? Because I don't know. I was a little skeptic about it, but then I decided let me download it. And sure enough, when I downloaded and I tested a few live streams, I was like, wow, it was pretty smooth. But then I started realizing like, the more programs and windows I have open, the slower it gets. So yeah, and I have to be very careful now. But once I get that laptop, we're definitely gonna gonna try it out, test it out, and wait, hold on, and let's see, man. I like to really set it up to a point where I don't have to go through all the changing between windows and canceling out one program so the other one could work, and yeah, so it's becoming. I'm getting hooked to it. I'm starting to learn how to use chroma key as well a lot better. So, that you're gonna see a lot more. My thumbnails be more customized, personally customized. So, but yeah, I was also telling everybody, dude, that my live tour review Tuesday is about to be wrapped up today. Right after I get off the stream. Which, by the way, we're gonna be ending the stream at 5. So we got time. We've got plenty of time to talk. We talk tech stuff. We could talk anything you guys want to talk about. So anything goes. Let's see here. Oh man, you know I want some more coffee, but I just don't want to get up and make it because I don't want to hold you guys up. I think one cup a day is fine for me. I'm not the type of guy that likes to drink excessive amount of coffee. Like drink 2 or 3 cups a day. It's not for me. I know guys who drink like 6 cups a day. I'm like, how can you intake so much caffeine in your system? I don't get it. You know. I'll get some water. Yes, masonry jars. I like masonry jars. Yes, and I have some water in my face. Probably you're all wondering like, why is he drinking masonry jars? This was actually what do you call it? The farmer's market version of Prego tomato sauce, like pasta sauce, and I reused them. I cleaned them out and I reused them as cups, drinkable cups. They're good. They're good for that. You know, it's good to reuse things. You know, and I like glass cups better than plastic. And I'm gonna tell you why, because a lot of people like, you know, some people out there don't want to clean. You know, they don't want to clean their glass. They want to use plastic, disposable cups and stuff. Look, that's fine and all, but I kind of like to have glass because it's easier to clean, and it's just that when you pour whatever liquids is in there that you're about to consume, it's just cleaner. You know, you don't got to worry about, you know, because with plastic, you pour something like, let's say for instance, orange juice or soda. And if you don't realize that plastic is porous, it's a porous material. So if you like our hot liquids, if you drink hot liquids in a plastic cup, it absorbs part like the whatever the liquid contains, like the sugars and all the chemicals and whatever that comes with it. And if you try to wash it, sure you can wash the cup and it looks clean, but in reality, the plastic has already absorbed what you poured into or what you drank out of it, and it settles, and whatever like settles in there, what happens is it grows bacteria over time, slowly over time. So I like to have glass for that reason, because it's not porous, doesn't absorb, and you can clean it easily. Hot water with this thing, you'll clean whatever that you use it for. Let's go back to the chat here. Go make it quick. I have a battery on standby. Nah, I'm good, man. I don't drink 2 cups of coffee. I'm a 1 cup of coffee limit. So I'm here, guys. Just have the stream low, watching a movie with my daughter. Oh, that's cool, dude. Go do what you gotta do. Go spend time with the little one, man. What you doing on this stream? Go spend time with the fam. Fam is more important. Amo says, I have a bunch of masonry jars for drinking, and I save and reuse my glass. That's what's up, dude. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. It's funny because look, as I peeled off the label, I think there's probably a piece of note. Actually, it came off entirely, because when I started peeling off the label, parts of the label was still stuck on the glass. So over time, as I use like real extreme hot water, I like my hot water really hot, and I wash my dishes with hot water and soap, detergent, and over time the what do you call it? The adhesive of the label peels off because of the heat, and it cleans it right off. And now look, it says Atlas Mason jars, and the label was Prego Farmers Market pasta sauce. So I guess their jars are provided by Atlas Mason. Oh man, plastic is awful to store. Thank you. It is. It's the worst to store liquids. Like I said, over time, that plastic will start to absorb whatever liquids are in there. For like pasta sauce, for instance, you see some plastic jars with pasta sauce. When you use the pasta sauce and you try to clean out the jar, you still see the stain in there. You'll still see like stains, like depending on the type of plastic, like the thickness of the plastic, the material, you'll still see like a faint pasta sauce stain, like a faint orangey, light yellow. It's not 100% clear because it's already absorbed the sauce, parts of the sauce, like all the ingredients in there. And then over time, if you try to save it and leave it out to dry, over time it's going to develop, bacteria. And then bacteria grows, and what happens when bacteria grows? It grows into mold. So that's the reason why I don't use plastic cups. Like, for instance, metal cups like these stainless steel cups, they're fine too. The only thing is, yeah, they get stained, you have to definitely clean these very, very well. Now they don't absorb chemicals, even though they get stained, they don't get absorbed. You can still clean them off. What I like to do is I put a little bit of I put a little bleach, very little. You don't use a lot, just like very minute bleach. Cold water. Stir it around. If you pour like a bit of cold water up like near a full cup, and just put like a little tiny little teaspoon of bleach. Let it sit, and then like stir it, and then let it sit for like a few minutes. I would say like an hour, and it removes. And after that, you just rinse it out. Soap, water, hot water, soap. Keep doing, repeat, rinse, and then you'll see that the coffee stains are removed. This has the coffee stains because I just poured coffee in it, so I have to clean it up again, and I don't mind it because it is cleaner. It's a cleaner material you can drink with. Some people say, oh, there's still chemicals on it. That's why you wash it before. Because before I started using this, I put cold water, bleach, stir it, let it sit for an hour, rinse it out, and then I repeated the process over and over until, it was thoroughly clean. And then when I started drinking out of it, I never got that metallic taste. So the metallic taste is gone. That's because it's whatever chemical liner that's in here. You have to really rinse, like really get in there and clean it up, because you don't want it to sit in the metal for too long. So that's it. I mean, these cups are good to drink out of as well. It all depends on the material they use. You got to like really do your research as well. But the majority of the time, I'm using glass cups. Even though once in a while a glass cup will break, it's replaceable. You can always replace them. Now this masonry jar, actually, I dropped a couple of times. I have tile floors, like stone tile floors. I dropped this a few times, and I don't see not one crack. This baby is thick. It's like heavy duty mason jar. I'm surprised. The many times I dropped it over my kitchen counter, I was just like kind of like hold my breath. I'm like, oh no! Oh no, that's good. It's good. I have a bunch of mason jars for drinking. And I say if you use it, that's right, bro. Yes, sir. That's right, man. Mason jar and glass cups are the way. The glass is the way. I actually want to make my own glass cup one day. I want to go to like a forgery. Is that what they're called? Forgers? A forgery class or something, and make a glass making class. Or I want to make my own cups, man. That'd be pretty cool, right? To learn how to make your own glass cups. Love to do that. Or glass jars. Now the only thing is I didn't save the lid. I mean, I should have, to be honest. Still got the expiration date. On it. Let me see. June 10th, 2020. I bought this jar last year. I think was it last year of June? Yeah. No, I'm sorry, July. I bought these jars in July, and I started reusing them. Heck, the sauce was good, but is what it is. But yeah, it's the way to go, man. Glass is the way to go. Oh, here we go. Now, guys, if you haven't noticed, I got a notification just from another YouTube creator. His name, he calls his channel Ownage Pranks. Ownage Pranks. Go check him out. He's got some funny prank call. He's like a professional prank caller. He does a lot of voices, and he's hilarious, man. You gotta check out his channel. It's so funny. So go to Ownage Pranks here on YouTube. He just came out with a new video called the How to Be a Home Wrecker Cheating Husband prank call. Let's go check him out. He's awesome. Um, let's see here. Did I miss anybody's chats? I feel like I ran past some chats here. Let me see. I'm trying to check the list here. I don't know. I feel like I left somebody out of the Oh, and if you want my attention, by the way, guys, you do what Amos Cardoza did earlier. You type at Klein Guy John. I'll type it right now. You type at Klein Guy John. It will show up. It will show up in the chat highlighted in orange on my end. But on your end, it may not highlight, but it will highlight on my end as orange. That's how you get my attention. So if you type it down exactly the way I typed it, at Klein Guy John, and then type in whatever you have to say, I will read the comment. Making own glass would be cool. I had gotten as a gift for classes for stained glass, but the virus has put that on. Oh, dude, really? Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. But that would have been a pretty sweet class, man. That would have been a pretty sweet class. Heck, I like to make my own glasses, man. I don't know. I would make my own glass cups and glass jars. I don't have to buy them anymore. I just probably have to buy the material to make it, but I don't have to buy the cups and stuff anymore. Hell, the ones the glass jars I do use, because all I buy is like, like pasta sauce. I go get glass jar pasta sauce. I don't go after the plastic bottled ones. I try not to use plastic plates as well. That's another thing. I have plastic plates. I just don't use them as often, so I use porcelain. Porcelain is also a good material. I like porcelain. I have a porcelain pot that I make that I only use specifically to make risotto, and it works perfectly with it. What else? I like to get more porcelain stuff too. At Client Guy John, I believe it's just me and you chatting. It's all good, bro. It's fine. It's fine. It's just me and you. It's fine. Listen, whenever I talk, like if I'm talking to you as if I'm talking to, I'm gonna talk to you as if I'm talking to everybody. So if you see me do that, it's because people who miss out on this live stream will go ahead and play the replay. And how do I know? Once this stream processes after it's done, I will see the playback, and I see how many people have viewed the playback. And a considerable amount of people watched it. I mean, I can have like 3 viewers now, but then in like a few hours, I would say like maybe 3 hours from now, or by tomorrow, I'll have like 37 views or 60 views, or people who miss out. People would miss out because they're, I can understand. People have other things to do. Either they're going out, like Chris Conkle, Construction Cronies, watching a movie with his daughter. He could be still, here in the chat. Or maybe he's not here now and he's watching the movie. He'll come back and watch it. People will do that. I watch lives. Like, for instance, TTR. I missed this week's TTR, but what did I do? I went back and watched it yesterday. I watched the whole thing from beginning to end. It was awesome. Seeing King, like, really going in there with that Megamax, man. And I gotta say, that Megamax that's a fine tool, bro. It's a fine tool. And I like the fact that it could switch attachments. Now, that's pretty convenient. But yeah, anyways, going back, yeah, I watch it, and then I give a thumbs up because I like the video. I like the TTRs, so, and I'm pretty sure, like, Vince, like, when he does his live streams, he does it because he likes doing the live streams. He likes to be, he entertains people like I like to entertain people. I don't know if I am, but hey, I like to do it. I like to make myself look silly, look kind of dumb sometimes on my live streams when I can, how I can. And it's just entertainment. and it sometimes it could even be informational too. So, people who miss out, and they'll come back and watch. And I get comments. I say, oh, okay, he watched the live stream. He didn't watch it live, but he watched after. He comments, say, hey, great content. I'll get ahead like, hey, great video, awesome chat, blah blah blah. I liked it, and there you go. So I don't listen. I'm not expecting. I'm gonna be honest with everybody here, even those of you who are watching this playback. If when it goes up on playback, um, I'm not expecting a lot. I don't expect every day to have like 20 viewers, 200 viewers, 30 viewers, or 3 or 4. Listen, there could be no one here and I could be talking to myself, but I'm actually engaging with an audience that's going to watch it later on. All right? That's how it is on YouTube. It's a hit and miss, but listen, I quite frankly, if you come in, you want to chat it up, that's great. My father-in-law makes pottery in his basement, so all our plateware is from him. Nice. Oh man, you're lucky. And it's cool to just make a call to tell him what we want. Plus, he only lives about. Oh wow. Okay. Nice, bro. So you got it made. You saving some. You're saving some moolah right there, brother. I think that's cool though. I like to take up a class like that, learn how to make my own plateware. Heck, save me some moolah. You know. But but anyways, like I'm sorry, let me go back. But yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm not expecting a lot of people to watch. It is what it is. If no one comes in to watch, it is what it is. I could be at 0 views and still, be talking. I try to relate to others. Some people may not like the stream. Okay. Listen, if you don't like the stream, let me know what you rather want to hear. Like, let me know, like, what should I be really talking about, or what would you rather talk about on the stream with me, And he runs his own bakery, dude. You got a sweet, your old man's got a sweet, your father-in-law's got a sweet setup. I said your old man, your father-in-law's got a sweet setup, dude. That's awesome. That's awesome. But how listen, I'm gonna say this also. Even though there's not a lot of people in the stream right now, it's all good. It's a double score for me. Yeah, it is a double score for you. I'm gonna say, look, if you guys watching it, like I said, watching the playback, let me know in the comment section down below, how are you holding up during this pandemic? I want to hear what projects everybody's working on, like their own personal projects at home. If you want, you can leave it. You can even post it on my Instagram at Klein Guy John on Instagram. You can tag me in one of your projects. I will respond and like your picture. You can send a video. You can do whatever you want. Just we want to make sure, and I want to make sure everybody's doing okay, and having at least having a little fun at least at home during this self quarantine. Also, if I haven't heard about any tool deals, let me know. I'll check it out and feature it on my next live stream as well. And I'll also give you, the person who finds these tool deals, the credit they deserve on the stream. So yeah, Amos, double score for me. Yeah, dude, that's sweet, man. To have a relative who knows that particular trade, that's awesome. That's an awesome trade right there. Let's see here. Well, I'm getting notifications like crazy here. Okay, we got Ownage Pranks. Alright. Just some boring emails. Well, we're going to be winding down the stream in about 10 minutes. So, let's see what's going on here. I want to see what... Oh, emails. Now, King of the Creek said that there was an email about the MX Fuel Series. And I'm trying to find right now. I'm going through my emails. I'm going through and trying to see if there is no. The last email I got from Milwaukee was the compact bandsaw. Let's see here. Yep, the compact bandsaw, M18 fuel compact bandsaw. Fastest cutting, largest capacity, lightweight design, increased balance. It comes with the tool itself and the kit. M18 fuel compact dual trigger bandsaw kit. Okay. Compact bandsaw blade covers and a compact bandsaw reamer attachment. Oh, that's pretty convenient. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, that's the last email. I never got anything from the MX Fuel series. Wonder why that is. And I always, I'm registered in their website to send over like newsletters and stuff like that. You know, I guess it is what it is. I guess they don't like me. They don't like me. I'm not doing enough tool reviews for their tools, even though I'm a bit of a fanboy. They're like, he's not doing enough. He's not. We don't send him the letter. He's been bad. The family and I are holding up well. Everyone healthy and safe, which is always good. I picked up some hens a month ago, so I'm building a little coop for them. What? Get out of here, dude. That's pretty cool. Nice, man. You're gonna have a little personal farm. That's what's up. That is what's up. So you got some chickens, you got some hens. Nice, man. That's pretty cool. Oh wait, what happened here? Okay. That's pretty cool. I like that. One of these days, man, I'm telling you, I get a house. Oh man. The first things I want to do is upgrade the electrical. I want to add some stuff in there, like energy saving equipment. I actually want to grow our own garden. Like growing your own garden is like a big plus when it comes to owning a home. If you have a big enough backyard, just make yourself a little garden, make your own vegetables, and hey, who knows? Maybe one day I'll freaking raise some chickens and hens and stuff. That'll be pretty dope. Have my own eggs and chickens at home. I don't have to go shopping for chicken anymore. I can just learn how to pluck and pluck the feathers off a chicken. Yep. Oh, my fiance is more of she's an animal lover, so I'll have to. If we were to get married, I had to do all that behind the scenes so she doesn't see it happen. Maybe I'll just build like a little outhouse type, or a barn, a mini barn, to just kind of like do my thing, do the butchering in there, right? I just got the Milwaukee M18 tower light with free hexagonal looking light. What? Dude, that's awesome. I have a big garden. Dude, that's sweet. Now, which one? Wait, you said the M18 tower light with free hexagonal looking light. So wait, it's the So wait, you got it. It sounds like you got two tower lights then. So you bought one and got another one for free? Is that what you're trying to tell me, brother? That's what it sounds like. Because if you did, that's awesome. I want to know where you got that deal from. Oh, definitely, bro. If you got a big garden, you're set. You are set. You don't got to do much grocery shopping, especially for produce. You never know. What I want is like a garden, one section for tomatoes, one for I want to get a potato garden too going. I love potatoes. Potato, tomato, and I don't know. I'm thinking of between either corn or I don't know. I'll have to see. Maybe broccoli. I love broccoli. The 6-sided little tumble light Oh, I forget the name of it. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. It's the little mini portable. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know what you're talking about. That's awesome, dude. The six-sided little tumbler. I forget the name. Yeah, I know which one exactly what you're talking about. It's kind of like the HP floodlight, the one I'm using, the M18 one, but it's a smaller version. And you just without the head moving, you kind of like turn the entire body. You have the option to hang it on like a rod and stuff. I think that's the one you're talking about. But yeah, man, that little light is pretty bright. I think a coworker of mine had one when we were doing we were doing a we did a shutdown, him and I, one weekend. I think this was last year summer, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was last year summer, and it was all the way out in Far Rockaway in Queens. It was on Saturday, and when I went there to give him a hand, it was just me and him. So we're just doing we're bringing in power live to the existing cabinet, and we had to remove the lugs. Well, obviously it was dead on the load side and everything, but we had to remove the lugs and convert it to a straight lug because it was actually a disconnect, and we removed some of the pieces and converted it into a straight main lug type CT cabinet for kind of its power to come in. So we grabbed each cable, stripped it up, and we had the light right there because it was so dark. We had the light there, and that little thing was, man, I think gives a lot of light. That little thing, I was impressed. I was very impressed with that. So, oh, it's raining outside, huh? Yep, it's starting to rain. It's raining again. Yeah, we had nothing but rain. It was like over here we have like one day rain, one day sunny, one day rain, one day sunny, one day rain, no rain. So yeah, it's that time of the month, man. It's that time of the month for this type of weather. So, but it is what it is. I grow a big variety of vegetable grapevine. Ooh, grapevines came with the house, but have planted some apple and pear trees, but won't be mature for a few years. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's pretty cool. I tell you, man, when I get a house, there's so much I want to do. If I get a big enough house with a big enough yard, like there's so much I want to do and plan. And not only that, like there's so much like when I get a house, also with a nice garage. I want to I just want to I don't know. I just want to make the channel even better because I'll have the space. I'll have all the equipment that I need. Hopefully by then I will. Raining and cold here in western. What? Whoa, MA, dude. Yeah, it's still a little bit nippy out here too, man. My I mean the highest we ever got was I think it was 60. 60 was the highest. So right now we're in 45 degree, 55 degree weather. Late at night it sometimes drops down to 38 degrees. One night it dropped near 35, and in my apartment, this place, man, was freezing. I didn't want to turn the electric heat on because that eats the crap out of my utility bill. But I had to layer up, and luckily I had some comforters, nice warm comforters and stuff. I was good though. I was good. But yeah, it gets this way, man. Around this time, hopefully, the weather changes. I'm hoping next week actually that we'll get at least somewhere around 65 to 70 degree weather because it'd be really nice to have that weather. Um, I mean, I go out. I don't stay indoors all the time. I go out. Maybe once or twice a week. Take a walk around. But it's always a little chilly. And I'm kind of praying for that warm weather to show up. But hey, it's just around, like they say, the weather, that weather is just around the corner, and it'll probably hit us hard. I think maybe we might even have a late summer, to be honest. And if when it's late, it might even be the hottest summer, and we might have the warmest winter up here because the last time we really had We had, I think, was it 2017 or 2018, late 2017, or I think it was 2018. The month of November, usually it's around 45, 50. The temperature was still 70 degrees here in New York. Unheard of. Unheard of. Coneman Studio, what's up, man? Yeah, it was unheard of. We had that weather, and then we had all December we had nothing but 50, sometimes 60-degree weather. So we didn't even have snow until later that year in April. We started getting hit with, like, no, I would say, I'm sorry, February, late February, and then April we had one day of snow, and then that was it. So, but February we got hit hard. We definitely got hit hard. Amos, how you doing, brother? I have all oil heat, but mostly use my wood stove. Yeah, that's what's up. Wood stoves, man. I gotta get me one of those when I get a house. Wood stove is gonna be beneficial, definitely. I want to chop my own wood and burn it. But anyways, how's that? Oh, man, just hearing myself now. Oops. Hello, you guys hear me now? To the stream. I hear an echo. I don't hear an echo. Look, I don't know what happened. Something happened. That was weird. I don't know what happened. But I'm going to try to figure it out from my other... Okay, monitor only, mute output, chat box. Monitors are off. I mean, you guys can hear me from here. It should be working on the stream ending. Let's see. Try this out again. Look, I don't know what happened. Oh. Something happened. Oops. My bad. Forgot to lower that. So let's see here. I'm trying to figure out why that is happening. I mean, it should be working. Unless... I think I know what it is. No, that's not it. It's not what I'm looking for. Video capture device. I think it's not on the... well, it is. Why is it not working, though? That is the question. Well, anyways, guys, listen. I'm gonna stop it right here. I'm gonna end it here. So, you're back. Yes, I am. I gotta fix that issue. I don't know what it is. Really, that happened. I don't know why. I don't know. So, anyways, listen. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate, like I said, all you being here. Hope to see you guys back here on the next live stream for the COVID-19 update. And as always, wear your personal protective equipment. I don't know why I'm looking that way. I don't know. I'm so used to looking at this camera when I'm leaving. Wear your personal protective equipment. Watch each other's back. Help one another out. Wash your hands. Be safe. Stay indoors when you can. And if you're going out, wear your gloves, wear your mask, and don't pick up your phone while you're out doing groceries. Alright? You don't want that cross-contamination. As always, guys, thanks for watching again. And I will see you guys next time. Have a great night, everybody. At Klein Guy John, thanks, brother. Stay safe and diligent. You too, my man Amos. You too. Peace out.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.